all ready and waiting to get my ride. My procedure, I'm not sure what time it is, but the admission time is in an hour. The whole experience of the prep. It's funny because the first dose wasn't too bad. I did not feel ill in my stomach when I drank. I mean, overly ill. I didn't like the sweetness of it. That's too much. But I understand it's all to mask the salts. So I appreciated that. Everything went according to how it was supposed to go. And I was pleased to see that I had no pain, but I just could not depend on what was going on. So I literally had to stay in the toilet for a while because you just don't know it's that effective. So that was fine. The second dose, however, I'm not sure if it's because I kept it in the fridge, because they did say that I can keep it in the fridge, make it beforehand, that it is more palatable that way, cold. So I kept it overnight, took it at 6 this morning, and yeah, it went down okay, sort of. When I got, like, I don't know, halfway or 3/4 way, my stomach, no, not my abdomen, my stomach, I felt so unwell and I had to focus on not throwing up. I was very, very nauseous. And yeah, that wasn't nice. Once that was done, I I then drank the water that I had to drink afterwards. And before I could get that down properly, just like the first time I was in the bathroom, I did not get the feeling of I'm going to pass out with the second time, because the first dose, my heart was racing. It went up to 105 beats per minute for quite a while. Yeah, and I did not feel quite right. My blood pressure actually went up a little bit. That's another thing I realized. My blood pressure went up a bit, which I wasn't surprised about, depending on how I was feeling. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. I hope that has been helpful. But of course, now we're going to go on to the other side of things, which is the actual procedure. More than likely, I'm not going to be able to get anything much. I am going to be at that hospital for about 2 hours. The procedure itself will be around a half an hour or less. And biopsies will be taken, and then I'll know sometime after, what the results are. So I'm waiting. Did all my paperwork. So I'm just waiting to go in and change and things. Everything is all done. I am woozy for sure. But the doctor and the nurses here have been fantastic. Really, really good. Just waiting at the moment for a bit, and then I'll get to go home. I have an appointment later in a few weeks for the results, because biopsies had to be taken and things. So you'll have the CT information and the colonoscopy information. Right. I am so out of it. Feels as if I'm up here. Right, so I am done. I am going home. I have all of my information. So I'm not going to know anything for the next 3 weeks, so I think this is where I will close this off because I am very woozy. So you comment, you like, you share, you do all the things that you know that you can do to destigmatize talking about mental and physical health, the chronic illnesses. And I will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings.